وسارعوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم وجنة عرضها السماوات والأرض أعدت للمتقين.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. O my people throughout the world, we thank Allah Almighty for His blessings and protection upon us. We are here to give one, acknowledgement words from my side. As this is first lecture after Ramadan, I would like to appreciate your patronizing our videos, sharing, valuable comments, as well as you are trying to show your love to us. We thank you so much. May Allah bless you all. Here, the first lecture after Ramadan, some people ask me to deliver a lecture on yoga. It is permissible in Islam or not? According to Islamic scholars, they have three opinions regarding yoga. Some are in view of it permissible. They said it's allowed in Islam. Some said part are allowed and part are not. And top opinion said it is prohibited totally. The explanation are, when we are talking of those who allow to practice yoga, they said it's just kind of practice, nothing else. But they never give any evidence from Quran and Sunnah. That means it is nonsense. When anybody says something without giving ayah Quran, without backing the evidence, without giving evidence from Quran and Sunnah, it's kind of useless thing. I used to say before. Again, some those who are in view of, it's allowed, it's not allowed. This give evidence from Quran, because when we are talking about yoga, yoga is part of belief of Hinduism as well as Buddhism and Jainism, because they have belief in some gods than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man tashabba'a biqawmin fahuwa minhum." If you are trying to imitate any kind of group, it means you are part of them. Aw kama qala sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Again, you must know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one. And everything inside the Old Quran, we can find it. All problems, how to solve them. It is mentioned in the Old Quran, from A to Z. Nothing left by Al-Quran al-Karim without mentioning. Your life and hereafter. How, if you want to do business, everything inside the Old Quran. How to worship Allah alone subhanahu wa ta'ala. As you know, Hindus, they are worshiping God, not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we are talking about Buddhism as well as Jainism and so many other religions, it is totally different than Islam. So their belief, if you try to support them in their belief, it means you are part of them. That is one. Because they believe that it's kind of, when we are talking of belief and spiritual consolidation towards Hinduism, if you want to consult spiritual power, just consult with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why don't you go to mosque and pray and perform ablution and pray 2 rakat or 3 rakat or 4 rakat and so many other, or recite the Quran and do dhikr. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah Allahu akbar wallahu akbar wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah aliyyil azim. So these are the evidences that yoga is not permissible in Islam. If you check with one book written by Abdul Fattah Fahim, the title of the book is Yoga and Breathing. He said in the page 19 that whoever try to follow that way, it means is follow way of shaitan. Furthermore, if you check with another book, Philosophy, the Jameel Sulayba, You wrote the book again about yoga. You check with volume number 2, page number 290. It said, yoga is kind of what means union. It means you are union. You have union with Buddhist beliefs or with Hindus beliefs. United with them. It is kind of something kind of to take partnership with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are just thinking, people are thinking it is very easy, something very simple. It's not so simple. It's very, very big issue. You should try to avoid it. As he said, it is you to revert to a kind of spiritual exercise that is practiced by the wise men of India for the purpose of union with the universal spirit. When we are talking to universal spirit, just try to relate yourself with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As I used to recite Surah Ikhlas. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Try to avoid such thing. It's not related to your religion, your Islam, because Islam is a religion as well as deen. Other religions, they are just religions, not deen. Islam dealing with life and hereafter. So, again, those who said it is some part of yoga is allowed and some are not, they created a lot of confusion, and also they made it very not clear. As old Prophet Muhammad already warned us that to avoid any kind of anything you can cause confusion, because it will lead you to haram. So try to avoid it. Try to avoid it. Yoga is haram in Islam. Try to avoid it. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Al-halal bayyin wal-haram bayyin, wa baynahuma umur mushtabihat." You have to avoid any kind of something with creating some confusion. Try to avoid it. It's not allowed in Islam. So yoga is haram. It's not allowed in Islam. Go. We have everything in Islam. Focus on your own religion. Focus on your deen. Don't destroy your works. Relate yourself with Allah, with Al-Quran Al-Kareem, with Hadith of Holy Prophet Muhammad. So we call it Sunnah. May Allah bless us and be with Iman, strong Iman and belief. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.